team from Ambassadors Football Club visited Ryan TV studio at Ryan International School, ICSE Malad, Mumbai for an interactive session with us young journos. We told them a bit of what we do.
All the processes, all the items which are behind, which are unseen, which are unknown, you present before the people. So it has got three main processes. First comes concept, then the second process is shooting the whole scene. It's the way you present, and the third is editing.
And even showed them some of our public service announcement ads. They were just amazed.
Or not, okay please.
I've not even heard of sound pollution. Thought it was a very creative idea to help bring change. I can imagine as we've gone to sleep and trying to get ready for school and staying up late and studying and meetings. I get it, right? But it's not something that I would have put in that category. So I thought that was very creative of you guys to think that way, and I really enjoyed that one. The second one, what I loved was the statistics were alarming. I mean, those statistics are real. Those are real people. But the way that you brought it home to your generation through using the photo images and kind of the Instagram idea, I thought that was very creative as well. And so, job well done.
The football players shared interesting insights about the dedication and hours of practice it takes to achieve mastery in any field.
Scientifically, researchers suggest that it takes 10,000 hours to acquire expertise in any given field. So whether it's in journalism, whether it's in sport, whether it's in academics, 10,000 hours equates to about 10 years. And so in football, all of us sitting up here have spent a lot of time to get to where we have been and where we are. Especially on the football field. It doesn't happen overnight. Most of us started playing when we were 4 or 5, maybe 6 years old. And really to become an expert, it took till, around the age of 15, 16, probably more like 18, 19, 20. A very dedicated practice, dedicated rehearsal.
Do you think that the virtual gaming has an effect in decline of the physical activities in students?
I'm not a gamer, but I spend a lot of time with high school students who are gamers. And I think that gaming has an effect on physical activity in a very great way, but I think it has a lot of other effects too. Some of them can be positive and some of them can be negative. I know many teenagers who are addicted to video gaming. It's all they do. And they're on the headset all the time, playing with someone halfway across the world, and it puts them in isolation. And they think that they're connecting with someone, but they don't know who that person is. So what you find is they miss this contact, kind of what we would call community. The way that you were created to live was face-to-face, not through a virtual screen. And so many times students get so into gaming that they try to connect and build relationships all through virtual relationships, and it's not good enough, right? And so then, after a period of time, they begin to feel depressed and isolated and alone. And what they're missing is true friendship, face-to-face, the way that we were created to have it.
We keep telling you that we are unique. Well, this visit too brought out words of praise from our visitors. Along with those words of praise came some wonderful advice.
I have a question for you guys though. As you're here and you're studying in this wonderful facility and you have very unique opportunities for your age, and this is like a university setting here. Within media studies, what interests do you have?
I would like to be a writer, maybe not specifically for journalism, but I do like writing a lot, whether it's plays or just short stories.
I would like to be a bureaucrat.
I would like to be a reporter. I like to be an editor. My main goal is to be in my life is to be a tech guy.
Excellent. it's cool to hear how some of you all come from different passions within this field. Some are in front of camera, some are behind camera, some are in the room editing the clips all together. I think that the original question was with social media and Facebook and the tech generation. I think that you could spend 15 minutes, an hour flying through Facebook, looking at different videos. There's a lot of distractions. But also on YouTube, you can learn a lot of things, and a lot of people that inspire you can teach you. So at a young age though, you need to discern of what is helping you and pushing you forward with your passions and what is their distractions. So I think as long as you're working each day at it and you're going in the right direction and you're disciplined, it's worth the wait.
Name any one thing that you like in India and one thing you dislike.
One thing that I really, really like is the food. You have very delicious, spicy food. Sometimes the food in the United States isn't that spicy, so we're experiencing many new flavors as we've come to your country. And the thing that I don't like is probably something that none of us like, but that is a guess, and that is the traffic. You have many vehicles and many people and many cows and many things that are occupying your road space.
How important is faith in one's life?
We all have to figure out where we came from, why we're here, and where we're going. And your faith is what determines that. I think you all have chosen a career field or a steady pursuit that is really admirable, because media and television is going to impact more people for God's kingdom than really anything else. I want to encourage you all that what God is helping you learn right now, the skill sets and the confidence that you're getting and developing, He can use that for some really incredible things. So I'd encourage you to think big, to think global. It's a very creative field to be in that can reach more people than even our football team. We can only reach, one area at a time, where media can go everywhere instantly. So it's a really exciting place to be.
What difference do you find in the youth of India and your country?
Here in India, it's been a very different dynamic. And we've mostly spent our time with Ryan Schools students, so I'm not sure if it's unique to Ryan Schools or if it's something that is standard throughout the whole of India. But I think that, speaking on behalf of the group, we find students here in India very respectful, very disciplined, very organized. Not to say that young people in the United States are none of those things, but to the degree which we have experienced it here, there is no comparison.